Inside your body, information moves incredibly fast, faster than chemical diffusion alone can explain, faster than molecules bumping into each other at random. Cells respond in milliseconds. Systems coordinate across distance. DNA reacts to signals that arrive without direct contact. This raises a serious scientific question. If chemistry is not fast enough, what else is carrying information inside the living systems? For a long time, biology described the body as a biochemical machine. Signals were explained through molecules, hormones, neurotransmitters, receptors. That model works well for many processes, but it does not explain coordination at scale. It does not explain speed. It does not explain synchronization. And it does not explain why living systems behave as integrated wholes. To answer those questions, we need to look beyond chemistry. DNA is often described as blueprint, a static storage of genetic information. But modern biophysics paints a very different picture. DNA is electrically charged. It vibrates. It responds to electromagnetic conditions. It does not only store information, it interacts with it. This means DNA is not isolated inside the cell. It is coupled to its environment. In the 20th century, the biophysicist Fritz Appelhoff made a surprising observation. Living cells emit ultra-weak light, not heat radiation, actual photon emissions. These biophotons are coherent. They're structured, and they change with the state of the organism. The emission is the strongest around the DNA, which suggests that the DNA is not only chemical, it is also involved in light-based communication. When people hear light and biology in the same sentence, it often sounds mystical. But in physics, light is simply an information carrier. Fiber optic cables carry data as the light. Photosynthesis is driven by photons. Vision itself is impossible without light. In living systems, biophoton appears to act as a coordination signal. They do not replace chemistry. They complement it. Chemistry is local. Light is fast. Light allows the systems to synchronize across the distance. Light does not propagate well in dry, disordered environments. It needs a medium. Inside the body, that medium is water. Not bulk water, but structured, hydrated environments around the protein and DNA. As discussed earlier in this series, water near biological surfaces behaves differently. It forms ordered layers. It supports charge separation. It guides electromagnetic interactions. This makes water a continual information medium. DNA, water, and light form the coupled system. At this level, information does not move like a message being sent. It behaves more like a resonance. When one part of the system changes state, other parts adjust in response. This is not instruction. It is coordination. Living systems do not wait for commands. They align. This is why biology looks less like a machine and more like a resonance network. Chemical reactions are precise, but they are slow. Light-based interactions are fast, but they require stability. Water provides that stability. When internal conditions are coherent, light-mediated coordination becomes possible. When conditions are noisy, the system falls back on slower, localized signaling. This gives us a deeper understanding of regulation. State determines which communication channels are available. When DNA, water, and light interact coherently, the system behaves intelligently. Not in a conscious sense, but in an organizational one. Information flows efficiently. Errors are corrected quickly. Responses are proportionate. This intelligence does not come from control. It emerges from coordination. Information leaving systems is not limited to molecules colliding. It flows through fields, through light, and through structured water. DNA is not just a code. Water is not just a solvent. And light is not just energy. Together, they form a dynamic communication network that allows life to behave as an integrated whole. If information can move this way inside a single body, the next question becomes unavailable. What happens when many living systems share the same environment? In the next video, we will explore how water extends this communication beyond the individual body into collective fields and shared reality. Thanks for being here, and I will see you in next episode.